Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by the new strawweight kickboxing world champion, Jonathan DiBella. Champ, congratulations. How does that belt feel around the shoulder?
Feels great, man. It's heavy, but it's good. It's worth it.
What a war, what a debut. What does this mean to you?
It means a lot, man, especially coming here on his territory and in Asia, and everybody had it against me. There was, I believe it was 25% for him against all odds. And I told you I was going to give you a war. And I told you I was going to give you my talking in the circle, and I did.
We've done a lot of talking. There's been a lot of interviews, a lot of hype around this fight. What was going through your mind when the bell rings and the fight starts?
When the fight started, I said, no, he's not beating me at all. There's no way he's beating me. I already beat him mentally before going into the fight. All week and last week and the week before and leading up to the fight, he was saying he was gonna knock me out. He was gonna knock me out. He's not gonna last. I was not gonna last 3 rounds. But guess what? He went down, and I broke him mentally.
Did that give you some added fire?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, everybody's, especially to an Italian. You don't say to an Italian kid, you're gonna knock me out in 4 rounds. We hold that against you.
How does it feel to have heard his words and to have overcome all of that and delivered on what you said that you were going to do?
Yeah, it feels good, man. But you got to earn respect. When you say you're going to knock somebody out, you knock somebody out. So he didn't earn my respect there. But respect to him as a fighter and everything as a person. But he said he was going to knock me out. He should have knocked me out, but he didn't.
Do you think that was youthful exuberance from him, or is that all part of the fight game?
I don't know. I think he actually believed he was going to knock me out because he was underestimating my power. I saw him in the interview that he said I had no power, and I showed him that I had.
Now that you're a champion, I assume that you're going to take this all as part of your experience. You're going to take this into your next fight. But do you actually like it when an opponent pokes you like that? Or if they're all respectful, is it all the same?
It's all the same. I don't mind it. But like in combat sports, these things are going to happen. So it's normal, you know. And it does build the fight, so it was good, you know. But I felt it helped me during the weeks and everything. It helped me get a bit more on edge and everything, so it was good. It ended up being good.
How does it feel to have your dad here with you in this special moment?
It feels good, man. He's very happy right now. Both are, my parents and my dad. My mom and my dad are very happy, and it was a long time coming.
It's something everybody can relate to. Everybody has their own relationship with their fathers, but what is it like with such a high pressure situation like that, having your own dad in the mixer?
Yeah, there's no added pressure because we did this together since day one. So it's for me, it's all normal, and it's normal for me, and I don't picture it differently. I don't see it anything else, but this was the way to happen.
Is there anyone you'd like to dedicate the victory to?
My whole team, man, my mom, my dad, everybody, my girlfriend, everybody, my family, my brothers, all my team and everybody. Thank you, everybody.
Your whole life, there must have been friends out there doing what young people do, fun things. What has it been like to sacrifice all of that for training and for your dream?
Yeah, man, I grew up training in the gym. After school, I went straight to the gym. It was nothing but hard work, you know. So I grew up in the gym. I didn't grow up like any other kid. I grew up after school, straight to the gym and training. So it paid off finally.
When the decision was being read, how nervous were you?
I wasn't nervous because I finished off good. I finished with a knockout and a knockdown. And if it was like a few more seconds, like a minute more, and not even maybe 40 seconds left, I would have for sure finished him. And if it would happen in the 4th round, I would have finished him even earlier.
He's a young guy. He's a talented guy. Do you hope that you guys meet again? Do you feel like as a competitor, you almost finished him? Do you want to finish that off one day?
Yeah, for sure, man. Of course. I don't mind. I will take anybody, take all comers.
He was standing toe to toe with you. What impressed you most about his skills? He's very young.
Everybody was saying that he had power and everything, but I didn't really hit that hard. I felt more power from other people, other my training partners. So I didn't really feel that much power, but I'm used to getting hit with heavier shots. So nothing really. His toughness was impressive. His toughness, but that's it.
He said that you've got no power. Do you think he's going to regret saying that now after losing largely in part to your power?
He regretted it as soon as he hit the canvas.
Did you notice a reaction in him early on when he felt how good you are?
Yeah, for sure. He's like, as soon as I hit him, I saw his face change. I'm like, he's like, oh, this guy has power. And I realized that right away.
Did any of the trash talk bother you in the lead up to the fight?
No, it just made me more motivated and more hungrier to finish him.
Joseph Lasseri's the one strawweight Muay Thai world champion. So now that you're the kickboxing champ, what do you think about fighting him? Italy versus Italy.
I heard he wants to come to kickboxing though, so I think we'll maybe do it first in kickboxing.
And then?
And I'm not a Muay Thai fighter naturally, but I'll consider it.
There's no Italy in the World Cup this year, 2022. Do you feel like you've given some love to Italy? You've given some glory to the country now?
Definitely.
What does it mean to you to have so many people behind you? You got New York, Canada, Italy. Has that helped you kind of become a champion today?
Yeah, for sure, man. All my supporters everywhere, Montreal, New York, Italy, they all supported me and they all believed in me since the fight was announced. And they're the only ones who believed in me, except the whole world. The whole world had it against me, except my team and my supporters.
When you look back on that last round, it's so fresh. Is that last round gonna stay in your mind as one of the greatest moments for you of your career?
For sure, I had no choice to finish strong. So I knew it was going to be close. And if it was close, I knew they were going to give it to him. I don't know. I had a feeling they were going to give it to him, even if it was close. So I had to trick him, and I had to catch him with something, and I caught him.
How special did it feel when you connected with the head kick?
Oh, I felt good, man. I knew he was going to be definitely hurt. I thought he was gonna. I knew he was gonna come up because he's tough. But if it was a few more seconds, maybe like 20 more seconds, I would have hurt him even more.
So often when we've seen iconic moments in martial arts, we've seen videos of the fighters training that exact move in the gym. Did you envision this as the finish?
Actually, I had so many visions. Like last night I was awake the whole night. I didn't sleep, so I was imagining like different things to finish him with. I was debating to finish him with low kicks, with body kicks, with straight punches, with everything, and with head kicks as well. So I caught him with a head kick. I didn't finish him though, but if there was a few seconds left, I would have hurt him, and he would have quit for sure.
You went through a bit of adversity before this fight. Can you tell us a bit about that? And did that give you an extra fuel to get the job done?
In what do you mean, adversity? In what way?
Well, like things didn't go your way, airports, things weren't ideal for your preparation, but you still stood up, you still delivered.
Yeah, man, we were stuck at the airport in Tokyo for 24 hours. We couldn't leave the airport. So we slept at the gate. We slept at the gate, literally slept at the gate and everything. So this was Monday, by the way. This was Monday. So this was not even 4 or 5 days ago. And we slept 24 hours at the gate. And I knew I had to give me more hungrier and more dedication.
What was going through your mind? The biggest fight of your life, you're having to sleep at a gate. Were you thinking, wow, everything's against me? Or were you thinking, no, actually, this just makes me more determined to do this?
I thought about it would make a good story after the fight.
Well, it absolutely did, man. So if not Joseph Lasseri, who would you want to fight next?
Anybody who one puts in front of me in the kickboxing division. Anybody. I heard also Demetrius wants to come to kickboxing. If he wants to come to kickboxing, I'm open. I'll respect. If he wants to come to kickboxing, I'm open here. Because I know he's a 125. I know he called out another kickboxer to do kickboxing. So if he's open to do 125, respectfully, it would be an honor to fight him.
I think the fans would love that. On a technical level, is he somebody that you've watched? Like, how would that fight go, style versus your style?
He's the GOAT in MMA, man. He's one of the greatest of all time in MMA, and it would be an honor to fight him, especially in kickboxing. I know he's a good striker. He knocked out guys. He knocked out Henry Cejudo in MMA with knees and everything. So I know he's a high level striker, and that fight would be great at Madison Square Garden. That would be a dream of mine for me and Demetrius at Madison Square Garden. In one championship would be a dream of mine.
You go into the history books of so many great southpaws. when you look at yourself as a fighter, how proud are you to be another great southpaw?
Yeah, man, I'm proud. My dad was a southpaw. My father's a southpaw, and he trained me to be a lethal southpaw.
And how crucial was that left tonight for you?
Yeah, man, I practice the left kick every day, even in my sleep. Even when I don't practice, I think about it.
What were you most pleased with technically about the performance?
I was staying calm. I was staying composed. I knew I was gonna catch him with something. I didn't know what, but I knew I was gonna catch him with something. And he had decent power, nothing crazy, nothing I haven't seen before. But yeah, man, I was waiting to catch him either left kick, right hook, or a straight left hand.
How active do you plan to be as a champion?
Right now I need a little month off because I have to train really hard. I had a really hard training camp, so I need maybe a month off. But after this, maybe for sure the new year, like January or February. February, I'm ready, 100%.
Do you have any plans to celebrate?
So many plans to celebrate.
Any holidays?
Yeah, and maybe hopefully go into holiday soon.
You've won the belt in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, the capital. Is this place gonna have a special place in your heart? What does this mean to you now?
It definitely will right now. It has, Kuala Lumpur has definitely a place right now in my heart. It's great.
Is this the kind of moment you envisioned when you were a little kid? Did you visualize?
Definitely. I pictured this fight like, when I was a little kid, I pictured myself like Rocky in Rocky IV against Drago, and this was a perfect matchup because everybody was against me. He was the monster of the division, and I just took him out.
Beautiful work. To round off, do you have a message for all those challengers sitting at home watching you, want to take what you have?
Yeah, man. Anybody who wants to come fight me, I'm here. Good night.
Maximum respect. Good night. Beautiful work.
Thank you.